Before implementing automation, it is typical to observe employee transactions, joiner, mover, leaver, consuming approximately 60 minutes per transaction. These processes are heavily reliant on manual efforts, time-consuming, and demand the involvement of at least 4 full-time employees, collectively dedicating over 10 hours per day. However, by deploying an automated system in the background, the HR and IT teams can reclaim more than 60 hours per week. Additionally, this automation ensures data accuracy and consistency. What if I told you that this can be deployed in your environment if you are using Microsoft AD or AAD Entra? What if I told you that this can be deployed using almost any authoritative system of record HR data source? Would you say, get out of town? Would you say, stop pretending? Not pretending here. Here is an inside look at how this works. Sample of current state of AD where provisioning will be aimed at within Azure. UI mimicking an HR system. The upload process will be automated within the service. Changes are propagated from direct secure SQL database to Azure AD to AD via the agent. For example, getting married with a name change. It looks at the database bulk upload and sends that data directly to AAD, then propagated via update. For deactivating a user, would set the record in HRMS as inactive or terminated. Terminated will delete and inactive will update as a disabled account inside of AD. Changes in SQL database uploads them to Active Directory. Infrastructure that is required need enterprise app or API-driven inbound user provisioning within here can configure provisioning directly. Under Provisioning tab, can select Active Directory domain from list of drop-downs. Get Active Directory to be registered is by installing Active Directory Provisioning Agent on the Active Directory computer. Do this by logging into the computer, Azure AD Connect, CloudSync agent, then download and configure the on-premise agent. After configuring will appear, so know that Active Directory agent can communicate with API provisioning endpoint. For provisioning endpoints, really broaden what can do. Once set up, the AD agent can specify the organizational unit that creating new users to. For mapping specific to the implementation, there is the Microsoft-recognized SQL to SCIM mapping to default user and enterprise user schemes. If you have additional features and attributes want to store on your users that are outside of these two schemes, AOHWV can expand on them fairly easily. On preventing accidental deletion, it compares bulk upload users to what exists in Active Directory already. If just want to update 3 users and not necessary to sync entire Active Directory, it just pushes the 3 and no others. If have a request to do 4 or more users, it goes into quarantine, where notification email and provisioning task is approved or denied. For logging, there is a 5 to 10 minute max delay in terms of synchronization occurring in Active Directory and populating in Azure. But each single record upload get a specific log for every action taken. And if a log were to fail and something were not to work, can look specifically at what within the provisioning request is failing and can make adjustments. Create, update, delete, and disable are specified. Stagged delete is status for trying to delete more users than accidentally deletion threshold that would go into quarantine. Next step to decide how often want the SYN to occur, twice daily or other. Looking forward to working with you to streamline and automate. Thank you!